Juxtaposing the beautiful day with the sun overhead warming him there was not even a shadow to indicate the horrors unfolding behind his back. The screams just out of reach of a long stretch of the arm felt like they were an entire field away. The painful yowls and crunching echoing in Endry's ears. He could see his mother was also shouting in anger, in warning, and terror. It was impossible to tell. Despite that clear emotion, the rippling in her throat as she stressed her vocal cords to their limit, all he could hear was the gentle brushing as the grass continued to blow in the waves. And another crunch. Almost more of a pop to Endry. His mother was still mute despite the absurd time in which she was closing the distance between her and her boys. The toned muscles in her calves, thighs, and ankles carrying her from their makeshift home to the water's edge faster than Endry would have thought possible. She had grabbed the nape of his neck as she sprinted by and threw her son further inland. He flew another stride away from the river, landing in the grass on his side, cushioned by the gentle bristles that caught the boy in a pillow of soft earth. He didn't know why, but all Endrymion could focus on was the vibrant green of the field, the light warm reflecting off the grass that continued the illusion of waves of emerald. Gradually, the screams and shouts of his mother and whatever she was fighting crescendoed in Endry's ears until it blended with the screams of his brother that had long since stopped, echoing in his ears until the child screamed in turn and woke the guard-turned hunter. Endry had woken with such an anxiety that he was already holding his spear tip in front of him, anchored into a knot of the roots of the tree he had slept against in a defensive stance. He had not been when he had awoken, but it wasn't 5 seconds before his body caught up with the stress his mind had put on him, showering itself in a glimmering sheen of sweat that quickly gave Endry a soft chill in this wind. The fire had starved in the dark of the night, but warmth had carried his rest long enough that Endry was alert despite the nightmares of the past still churning in the back of his mind.